viewers, and welcome to your program where now talk to the camera with me, Kona Sesay. Because of the anti-corporal punishment initiative where the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education want for introduce to government schools them, today we decide for waka na government school and also for talk to some school pikin and parents them about what they think about this. Wetin are some other methods dem wey teacher dem believe say go be appropriate for introduce na school for see that dem no go beat pikin but pikin go be disciplined. Wetin parents dem think about say teacher no for beat pikin na school. May we lis ten to them as dem dey tell we wetin dem think. Hello to you, ma, and welcome to this interview. Me na Kona Sesay from Sierra Network Press. Please now for introduce yourself.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Isatu Sesay, head teacher, ADT Akibobet School, Juniors.
So how long you don't take now this position, and you go please tell me what in your job they all about?
Okay. They don't promote me as a new head teacher. Now that's it. Virtually 3 weeks. I've taken 3 weeks in this position. So I'm doing my best to discipline and do the work what I supposed to do in the school for make the picking them achieve what they get for achieve.
Now we talk about the Akibobet school when you get to do the aspect of discipline. What are some of the things that you go tell me about how the Akibobet school the discipline picking them?
First and foremost, I tell them say because my former school I come on, they don't talk to me say we not for use the cane, for avoid using the cane. So I come back I tell them say Lord, let the teachers them avoid the cane. So now make even when we can at my office, you know see one cane. Because they say find another way for let punish them. So at times when they do something and they kneel down or they raise their hands up, that's all.
When you get for talk to them teachers them yeah, so I believe say you actually go get for find out the reasons why make them be they use the cane them. What are some of the things that we then tell you when are reasons why make actually teacher be they use cane pan picking?
Okay. Well, most of the times the children they're very unruly, they're very indisciplined. They can use abusive language, they can hit their company for no just cause. It says so, or they can steal them company them properties them. So they shout they never answer, but later on now they can find the things on them. So that made them decide. So after they don't see the property where they steal, they can decide to give them 2 or 3 lashes.
Let me talk about some of the effects them where corporal punishment gets on Peking.
Okay, one effect so the corporal punishment get on Peking. One, the Peking they fear the cane. Some Peking them fear the cane so much. So they continue for beating, they can't school. They run away in school. You see, then even the teacher, they cause for hate you. You see because they beat her. So anytime they ask them about in teacher, they say nice things about your teacher. You see, that's all.
So that's the cause the Peking for stay away from school.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
When you talk about then thing the way Peking can do, way for make teacher use cane panam. Now that as you say, you be don't tell enough for use cane and that's go in line with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School initiative or the press release where then just pull about anti-corporal punishment initiative, yeah. So like what's in our other methods then? Should in case speaking cost a class or should in case effecting copy in a class? What are some of the things the way you go think say now the right method for go about for teach that picking they say not supposed for do?
Well, first and foremost, I just tell them say okay, when I avoid the cane, beating, I just avoid beating. So I show them say okay, what we go do now? I say allow them when somebody do something, make them kneel down. So when they kneel down, they face this towards the wall. Say I say if give them for 30 minutes. Or 10-15 minutes, at least they will realize say in front of the in front of the class, they go, next time they go do it because they will feel ashamed. Say, look, we're punished because of what we do.
Due to your experience where you don't get in teaching and you being the principal or the newly principal of the Akibobet school, you go tell viewers them about something then where you think say now apart from corporal punishments where if you say now reasons we make picking for free for can school.
Well, picking them now a gift from God first of all. So at least for cherish them. So any sort of beat picking they come for hate we. Even the parents, if you continue for beat you picking, they hate you. So I just feel say when picking do something, call them, love beats are in a lovely manner. That even though they flog them, but they tell them say I'm doing this because of what you do. So next time not do I'm not gonna ever beat you again. I love you still. So I think say with that picking them go tend for the ways from what they do.
So what thing go be your final word to teachers them out there where they listen and watch you about not using corporal punishment for discipline picking in a school?
Stop it.
And also what thing go be your message where you they send to parents them and picking them where they listen and watching?
Well, corporal punishment should be abolished. That's not the best method and for strain picking, another for discipline picking. So they advise teachers and say, Lord, avoid corporal punishments. Lord, for another method like for for punish picking. What methods then they for punish picking rather than flogging her or flogging him. So I advise say parents back let them discipline them picking them because it's a charity begins at home. You know go end the day they come back. Like they what if many picking na outside they bring her school. So I advise the parents them let them give the best training to them picking them because they said the Bible says train up a child in the way they should grow. So when you grow, you shall not depart from it. So any thought you do for a picking, now you go for around tomorrow. So as for the teachers them, we decide for abolish it completely. We not ever be speaking them again in school.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thank you too.
Hello and welcome to this interview. I for tell where your name, the school where you they go, and which class where you they.
My name is Alaja Mode Ejala. I dey attend the DT Akiboba Municipal Primary School.
Which class you they?
I dey class 6 I dey.
I for tell we, what do you think about where teacher they beat picking at school?
So I think the teacher dey beat picking at school is and then concentrate, pay attention for him book.
Teacher don't ever beat you in school.
No ma.
So where teacher can beat you you comping in a school where you they see. Say teacher don't beat this me comping at school. What it can happen to that you comping there?
Some can sick, some can get problem na part them.
So what things so then can do where can make teacher can beat them?
Some man they inside class that they talk. What teacher they teach them and not they listen. And next man teacher can whap you 1, 2, 3 cuts.
So instead of teacher beat picking, what in the other punishments the way you feel say if I give the picking na school where not go make it sick or not go make it forget for can school?
From kneel down.
So what in you message where you go send to you come in school picking them where you in a class, but the thing that way you for do will not for make teacher beat you.
That's why I'm confident. I'll send this message to una follow una concentrate inside class and take it yourself about take care of my book. Study a lot.
Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to this interview. Now for tell me your name, the school where you they go and which class you they.
My name is Isatu Kona Sesay. I am attending the DT Akibobet Municipal Primary School. I am in Prep 6.
What do you think about where teacher they beat picking at school?
Like sometimes when the teacher like some people they get see where they come on and they nose like blood like where you weapon and head they continue for common and nose then that they work not sick and not good. Before you forgot the beat speaking, get a punishment. If you know and get that hard punishment say what you don't do na blackboard make like read that for you.
So when they pay attention at class, the best punishment now for make you read what thing you don't write in a blackboard.
Yes ma'am.
You don't ever witness outside teacher beat picking and eat blood common I knows?
No ma. Like I just talk and because of one of my party will be the play and mistake weapon and blood be come on I lose.
And it not be fine for them, eh?
That's where they end up for put charcoal I lose.
So what thing now the other thing the way you feel say picking can actually do na school where they make teacher better?
some pikin dey wey if teacher dey patch dem dey take excuse like e just comot ado wey you don comot ado if you teacher dey patch you no go lis ten nothing once you no take excuse. So if you take excuse the teacher go say okay no wait for this week I go explain, but you no take excuse you just go ado na im keep make dem no dey learn dem back wey the teacher dey explain dem dey busy dey play na im keep make back dem no dey concentrate.
Dat kind thing dey wey pikin do and wetin teacher for do?
E for punish am.
Which kind punishment?
For tell am say make e kneel down or e say make e read for you wetin be law read or e ask am wetin na the last topic wey e talk.
So wetin go be your message wey you dey send to teacher dem and you company school pikin dem wey dey lis ten watch you?
Okay, I dey beg me teacher dem, we head teacher dem, we two teacher, we class teacher, we deputy teacher dem. Abeg una no go dey whack dem pikin, una no be no just give dem punishment no more. Some man get sick, some man get asthma wey wrap pass inside the asthma dey grab para. Dem go think for say na wetin you don plan. So there abeg me company student dem wey teacher dey teach continue for lis ten. Abeg me I dey beg una for learn book is sweet.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Hello to you ma and welcome to this interview. Do you and for tell me your name? Wetin you dey do for a living?
Me na Gladys Bangura, me na teacher.
Which school you dey teach and which class?
DT Akibobet Municipal Primary School, class 5 green.
Tell me a little bit about your experience as a teacher.
A great experience because they meet with different types of picking them at different level then.
When you dey meet with different type of picking at different level, I believe say as a teacher you get to understand picking and used to am so that when you dey teach am you get to understand wetin you dey teach am as well. Which method them you can normally use for get to understand you school picking them and then self understand you?
I can put them down and talk to them. I can try for encourage them. I dey try for put them take their as me on them. Because when they don't can ask automatically they don't be you picking them. Not to pass the one the way you born. But when they can they all now we picking them. So you therefore talk to them then certain amount of picking them where they allocate to you now your class. Now you get for take their as you picking them.
Then we talk about some challenge them we get for do with being a teacher, especially where you deal with picking them we kind of be stubborn at times. Which type of different challenge where you face with different type of picking them as all man get in your flaws, in your habits?
Like in difficult at times because they meet with different type of picking and some picking very stubborn. Some picking very difficult for deal with, but you they talk to them, or they spend time for talk more on counseling because some picking can come back now some difficult homes them. Then say go explain, or we they cancel them, we they talk to them, we they try for guide them because we take them for be you can able for work with them.
Let me talk about some disciplinary measures where you can put in place for discipline. You picking them when you they teach. And what do you think about the anti-corporal punishment initiative where the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School they puts in place in different schools then?
Like me naturally speaking, I know can beats. I know they beat speaking them. Most times I shout at the shout span them. I say stand up or sit down or go to that corner and wait because you want to talk. So stand there and talk. All those funny things and I can do them because they're very difficult for the with, but they try. Or they try with them.
So as a teacher, over the years, due to your experience, what teacher they beat picking at school? What do you think saying some of the effects and we can get from the picking?
I can make the picking afraid for can school. We wake in the morning, we the member say, hey, I get for going to school. That teacher they feel they beat. And they afraid for can school because when me serve in the go school, I been remember when I did class 7. I been get one teacher, they beat me for hot mental. When morning send the car, they cry bit I want to me, my mama and papa say I don't want to go school. So I can remember the beats na school. They made the picking fear for can school.
When you talk about the positive discipline alternative where the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education they talk about, you know, what do you feel saying other methods then which teacher go use for discipline picking? We're not gonna make the picking afraid for Kana school.
At times we can use other methods, say for go kneel down, or then funny thing in the, or you can talk if now pick where they unbox us. You go find time you put under you talk with them 1-to-1. Put under you talk to and say school. You they tell her the importance of school. What make important for can school and the use of the school. Because I don't talk and back from the start, say where you take the as you own. If you get difficult speaking at us where they torment and now you don't born and nothing no the way you get for do. You get for fair way for learn self go able for dinner society. So now the same thing self they do now. School take the pikin as you. I like it difficult. It's ranga. You go fair way for amend with them. Now go able work together.
Alright, when you dey take the pikin as you, now you go find way for amend with and una work together. When you talk about that, somebody go draw light to the fact that we pikin dey na host. Now they get more training from him parents and before he reach na school. Which role you feel say parents need for play for see that them picking them bring training can na school?
Parents get beaucoup role for play for them picking them better one. If you get very difficult speaking them, you don't try all your level best. You see say you know the work and for put on to God in prayer. For the pray for them. Because Sunday na stubborn spirits can inside them. So it can be some demonic case them. If you dey pray for them, picking they spend time with them, talk with them, be counselor to them, then go improve. Because now picking they grow up, you go must take the positive side with God na your side, you go must succeed.
So what will be your final word to teachers them and parents and where they listen and watching?
My final word to teachers there, let we work. Now God they pay we, not so we serve they pay we serve. Let we do this work here. We are born to be a teacher. I don't think that this work now the 17 years this. Where you don't depend this work, you get for like the work. Then parents say let we play we own part say for we picking them better one. We picking them now we bank, now we osusu, now we everything them. Because me when they talk to myself now parents say like una. Where you spend your time and money to your picking and talk with your picking, make your picking be your best friend. If you picking the hamburg self teacher call, you not feel bad or can't listen, maybe something will go better the picking. Like with God with now we side we go able for make them picking their better and the country go better at large.
So what thing will be your final word to viewers then?
In final word, with prayer everything will succeed in this country one day and we picking and go get a better future. And that's how they say to everybody.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, goodbye.
Hello, my and welcome to this interview. Do you and for tell me your name?
My name is Nelly Williams.
As Corporal, you go please tell what you think about what teacher they beat picking at school.
Yes, what I think of some picking them day, we talk to them, they know they. But we old ken, you go afraid. You see, now I make some picking back, we talk to have you seen no old ken, you know they afraid, part them beat them, I make teacher they beat them. Don't so picking back again, you can treat her all kind way, but you know say the country now we treat her on that way, you go all that time, go eat, it come. So you know they afraid. Now the thing then this, you see.
Somebody go talk say when you beat picking at school, you go make the picking free for can at school, or at times picking will get sick, you go trigger and sick. What do you go say?
Yes, down they back now true for down again. You see, some picking back no one for they beat them. You see, they know they want no one can at them body. Some picking are sickly picking them. When you beat them back, so see the sick way get where don't do that fairness. If the sick don't grab up back again. You see?
So that kind of picking and those kind of punishments if you say for gear.
Well, now they know more so them picking and they back again. It's get only kind where they look back say, who's kind where we go get away? It be say where picking no go do them till they. You see, but you can, but who where they for it? You go put a lady in a house punishment, or you know they give food, or you put a say lady in a house, you know go nowhere with your company. All that they nice, but you know picking them now, so them fairness then they so not get them, so get them, but so not get them. You see,
Plenty people can talk say training na us it dey start. So as Corporal, what if you say Corporal they need for do for making them picking and get training? So when they go to school, then go carry that training they go to school.
well, you see, if you will get an house, you can advise them, put them down, talk to them. You see, when you talk to them, if you fear done, you will then host you the Corporal, you dey train them, you dey talk to them when you so that training they you go carry and go na treat. You see, if you post yourself na treat talk to them, I go afraid. But you see, so we picking them, we can talk to them, but no, they take. You see?
So what thing go be your final message to picking them and to Corporal them?
No, I dey tell comrade and say do ya with the beg, we no say yes, we picking them tranga, yes. Do ya let them they take them, let them they encourage them. So we picking them one need courage, but we no say yes, so we picking them tranga, yes. But so do ya they beg them comrade, do ya let them take courage with them picking, call them picking, talk to them fine. Do ya let them go school. Do ya let them they open eye to them, call them a corner. When you can talk to her, say this no do and this no do. It's nice. So you go if you go bad ways there, you no go. You go say, Mama don't advise me. Say this land, no do am.
Let me thank you to you.
Okay, thank you too.
Hello to you, sir, and welcome to this interview. Do you and for tell me your name?
My name is Abdulrahman.
You go please tell me, as a parent, what do you think about this anti-corporal punishment where the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education want for bring come to school them?
Well, as what I say, pikin na one person dey born am, not one person dey main am. The teachers then get their hours when they dey with pikin at school. Then the parents then get their own hours when they dey with na host. So you yourself na host, you no go say na so you dey left your pikin, you no get for am training. So as well as we go to school, teachers supposed to train am. But the problem with we, na human rights, na don't kind inside this thing, na make now teachers then they afraid for beat pikin. Because when you beat you pikin, parents then they come out, go fetch, go make alala, go police. That make the teacher then out. Then SSF they look the pikin out, they go the way we want. Because you know go one case. Now walking go fen.
When you talk about this, plenty people go talk say, what of them picking them where it be say get illness them where you beat them, it get side effects, or other thing we go make pikin not go on for kind of school now where it afraid say where you can they can beat them. What do you go say?
Well, if you get your pikin get illness, now you right where can go to school. If you tell the teacher say this me pikin as so sick you get, then you the teacher what if you always get the pikin we get the illness so born you pikin. You forget the right for advice you pikin get some training in a house because when you train pikin at house, where you gonna treat, you go be careful. But if you not train in a house, any side where you go, you not go. Because first time, who people are waiting they so what would they na house? As he see say people they don't come to him, papa, you not go the pass again, go there and there. But now picking them, he go get visitors so. He go the pass. Papa buy for me that time they go begin to harass you for what himself. Only then they be there on training. If you know say you picking get illness, teacher not for church you get for team and house. They say charity begins at home.
Lots of them picky where they afraid for good school because of which teacher they beat them.
Yes, because the reason being is the picking and will get. So then I would force them for good school. They don't know say now on their own good. Picking now, he wants them for they go school, let them say every day now holiday, so that he go sit on a house. So picking they put them into what say, hey teacher go beat me, teacher go beat me. Now when you not get training, make teacher go beat you. Because now we just don't teacher only beat you. Now something go do make teacher beat you. That's the thing.
When we talk about the responsibility of parents for see that in Peking get training na house and take that training they can go to school.
Well, come again.
The responsibility of Kumbra for see that in Peking get training na house and that same training they now go take it can go to school.
Well, the responsibility of Kumrade na host nowadays we picking them, then too sensible. Then they pick up everything. Then they begin watch from you, the parents, what you do for the host. Now they begin they take. If you deal with in papa na host, when papa talk 1, you dey talk 10. That picking they copy. Now that make why make plaba with you, man. No allow let the picking they. You go say no, this law will let the picking sleep. But the picking they copy bad habits na host. And Kumra them, some of them then contribute. If they born picking, if you say that picking they enough for do and so enough for do and so at the end tomorrow, it be a miserable somebody where himself go begin say, this I don't know. You born picking, they born with your heart. No, you for train the picking. Well, some Kumra they train the picking, that's all they left there.
So finally, what's going to be a message to Kumra them and to teacher them?
So my message to Kumra them, Kumra where you born you picking. If you try let you pikin get training at the house, so that any side where you go with that training day, then go even say this you get home training. But the commandant today would advise them, then they agree men them picking them. Then they agree what it is. Some comrades spend money in a school, they go watch what the picking they do. Indians they spend money, they go at work. That's why the money they go in vain. As well as the teacher them. Teacher them, they're supposed to train picking, but if they come out from the comrade, because the comrade, when they're knocking picking, they go threatening. Then some comrade, they go tell the teacher, say, where you do something, beat them. Nalayo, where you beat them, where you what is if they go back and tell you, he say, I've not been telling you, say, let beat them so. So now that the teacher, they therefore be careful.
Let me thank you to you.
Thank you too.
Viewers, una self don't listen from the head teacher, a senior teacher, and some school picking them where they attend the DT Akibobet Primary School. And you also don't listen as they don't talk about what they think about the anti-corporal punishment initiative where the Ministry of Basic and Secondary School they introduce na different school them na salon. Then feel say this is right because teacher not supposed for beat picking because they create so many side effects to the picking in Buklan in one. Contrary to wetin the teacher dem believe and the school pikin dem, some parents dem feel say you for beat pikin at school because some pikins gangaye say na the only way that they will go able for learn and take training. We bring the program come to you today. My name is Kona Sesay. So till we meet back to a new episode of Talk to the Camera. Tata.